Thank you for joining Wars of the Rosies. And this is Architecture from the Encyclopedia of Freemasonry by Albert G. Mackey. Architecture, the art of constructing dwellings as a shelter from the heat of summer and the cold of winter, must have been resorted to from the very first moment in which man becomes subjected to the power of the elements. Architecture is, therefore, not only one of the most important, but one of the most ancient of sciences. Rude and imperfect must, however, have been the first efforts of the human race, resulting in the erection of huts, clumsy in their appearance, and ages must have elapsed ere wisdom of design combined strength of material with beauty of execution. As geometry is the science of which masonry is founded, architecture is the art from which it borrows the language of its symbolic instruction. In the earlier ages of the order, every mason was either an operative mechanic or a superintending architect, and something more than a superficial knowledge of the principles of architecture is absolutely essential to the mason who would either understand the former history of the institution or appreciate its present objects. There are 5 orders of architecture: the Doric, the Ionic, the Corinthian, the Tuscan, and the Composite. The first 3 are the original orders and were invented in Greece. The last 2 are of later formation and owe their existence to Italy. Each of these orders, as well as the other terms of architecture, so far as they are connected with Freemasonry, will be found under its appropriate head throughout this work. The Book of Constitutions, commenced by Anderson and continued by Entick and Northick, contain, under the title of History of Freemasonry, in reality a history of the progress of architecture from the earliest ages. In the older manuscript constitutions, the science of geometry as well as architecture is made identical with masonry, so that he who would rightly understand the true history of Freemasonry must ever bear in mind the distinction between geometry, architecture, and masonry, which is constantly lost sight of in these old records. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment. And if you can, please consider donating to Wars of the Rosies. Links to PayPal and Patreon are in the description. Thank you so very much.